What's up, heroes? Blaze here with another video, and this time we're continuing on with the series known as Heroes and Villains series. This time I'll be talking about another character concept idea I have that's similar to the Caliban. In fact, it takes place in the same universe as them. The fact that this means that they live in the same world, but there will be heroes that live in different worlds. Don't get me wrong. I'll show off case off heroes that would be modern day villains with like guns. Then there will be medieval warriors with swords and stuff. Why I made this series is because my other series, Hero and Villain Reviews, may be a bad idea because the time I started it was at the time of copyright strikes, so that series was actually not really good for me. So, talk about other concepts, I might have gotten banned. So, yeah. Anyways, the hero concept is a warrior of magical properties. His name is Solarvsil. Solarvsil is a powerful mystical unit. He's a powerful magical mage. Sorry. His magic is so dangerous and so powerful that he created a school just so that he can teach others. Perfection heroes, or rather students, who would use it for good and help the world defend from the concept of many dangerous warriors. These warriors, this guy's magic is unique in its property, and he was able to harness magic from harnessing energy from the sun. The sun gave his magic a boost. He was stronger, faster. Well, he can cast spells that made him extremely stronger, extremely faster, damn near super tough. He would not go down without a fight. Solarvsil is a solar mage. This concept that he can physically harness the sun. Booyah. Take that, dirtbags. The sun is extremely powerful. His solar magic is extremely powerful than what normal magic I guess you would consider. Talk about like Skyrim styled stuff. But with all of that concept aside, yes, his story is that he was once a proud mage, but he wanted something more to help deal with the ongoing corruption in the world. So he decided to study harder than anyone else before, putting himself into a deep meditative state that would only be broken if someone can physically harm him. Well, not even that. It would deal the physical harm that would take to bring him out of his trance would have been probably a delimbing, which would have brought him out of his trance. This trance was so deep and ongoing. When he finally learned his solar magic, he was very powerful. His spells could change the weather. He could start other things. And he realized that he could have actually moved the sun. Moving the sun was a terrible idea, so he decided to leave that be. But to hold a miniaturized sun in his hand, he knew he could burn away darkness. To deal with other magic users, such as black magic, dark arts, dark arcane arts, and other dark mages. But even when there's a mage that studies his magic for good, where there's a mage who studies his arcane arts to become solar magic, there is an evil mage that makes a new form of black magic. This black magic is so powerful that eventually someone created another form of magic. A new black magic type. Powerful, dangerous. And to make it all cards. Anyways, continue on with Solarvsil's magic. His magic is so intense that he put a curse on the magic. If you could not learn a spell, cannot master a spell within one go, you would immediately forget what you learned about it, and you would have to start all the way over. And learning one of these spells would take a hell of a long time. Moving on to the villain concept. Similar to Solarvsil, there is another warrior who learned magic that was created by another person, similar to Solarvsil, who studied arcane to make another form of magic. But this magic was a new form of black magic, red magic. The red mage who created this was long lost in his travels because of his vile evilness of how he abused the black magic known as red magic. Moving on. This villain idea is his name is Xealence. His name is Xealence. Sorry, his name is similar to Solarvsil. It was supposed to be different, but I've had so many ideas. I didn't realize that these names were similar. Xealence is in no way related to Solarvsil. Solarvsil is actually he's nothing related. Xealence, a powerful red mage. His magic is known as red magic. Dangerous and even more wrongdoing, even more punishing if you learn the spell. The original red mage put a cast on the spell. We all know how magic works. It could be difficult to learn for mages we see in TV and magic we see in magical worlds. But if you cast the spell and learn just even one word, learn the spell wrong in any way, the spell would impulse a violent burst of dangerous energy, violent enough to tear apart steel with a violent blast, crack even diamonds. That's how violent the burst is. Fatal and lethal if not protected against properly. Xealence has many properties, as he has been able to make deals with demons, and usually demons make deals with mortals in this world, but he was able to make deals with many demons, as the demons revered him and how powerful he was. In his world, he didn't want to reveal it, but he's actually the strongest mage in his world, knowing magic that could crumble mountains, bring kings and queens to their knees, burn the entire world with just the snap of his fingers. His power is so immense that he is sort of similar to Caliban in the fact that he is actually a lot more evil than Caliban. Where the Caliban Sulfarin or Caliban Fulfarin would stop at nothing to see that anyone that gets in his way would be destroyed. He avoided everyone as much as possible, lurking in the shadows, learning on how he could destroy his world. So what he did is that he made a deal with the demon of death. This demon of death properties was known as the demon of the color red, the reason the color red existed in that universe. The deal was that he made a planet that would orbit above the Earth. The planet was his way of trying to get at a black hole that was put in a stasis. The stasis stopped the black hole from eating the planet. But with his power, he converted the black hole to a red hole. And since red magic and all forms of magic exist on many properties, and the energy that's in magic, or mana, can exist in any world and any plane of existence. So the red hole would have completely annihilated everything, absorbed everything in the entire universe. And not only that, tear apart the walls of reality, completely eat every dimension. This red hole, literally, had he not been stopped by a mighty warrior, he would have met his end. Or the universe would have met its end. The demon realm would have been safe because mortal powers don't have any effect on demons. Well, they do, it just doesn't do a lot. So that was my idea on Solarvsil. Sorry. Ugh. Is this the first time I said his real name? Solarvsil. And then Xealence. The hero, Solarvsil, made a new form of magic, solar magic. The founder of it started a school. Xealence, a red mage who used dark arts to try and completely destroy everything, multiverses, convert everything to nothing, not even echoes. So, that was my idea. This episode has been long overdue, but still, it's worth it in the end.